Hey everyone, welcome to Alpha Insights. I'm Asha.
And I'm Niva. Great to have you with us. And hey, if you have questions while you're listening, drop them at stockalpha.ai.
Quick housekeeping. US markets were closed today, so any price or market references I make are as of Friday, February 20th, heading into the long weekend.
Right. So let's jump into the cannabis patchwork we're watching. A bit of a mixed bag between Canada and parts of the US.
First headline numbers. Michigan had a rough start to the year. January retail sales were $226.8 million. That's about 8% down year over year and roughly 16% down from December. And medical sales in Michigan, honestly, they collapsed, down about 43% year over year to roughly $400,000.
Yeah, that's a good point. In contrast, Canada just printed a new record month for retail cannabis in December. 503.7 million Canadian dollars, up about 5% from November.
So, the real question here is, regional dynamics are huge. Canada looks resilient. Michigan is soft. That matters a lot depending on where a company earns its revenue.
Exactly. And what I find interesting is that sales divergence feeds straight into where investors should concentrate risk. Canadian exposure may offer a different growth profile than U.S. operators right now.
Now, policy. And this is the heavy stuff. Federal and state-level actions could reshape parts of the market fast.
Right. Industry folks are lobbying for a 2-year delay on a potential federal crackdown on hemp THC. That pause could be a big near-term relief if it happens.
But meanwhile, states are moving. Missouri is advancing a ban on intoxicating hemp products, and in Arizona, senators approved measures that could criminalize excessive cannabis smoke or odor, even in legal homes.
Those nuisance-style rules could compress demand or add compliance headaches for retailers and manufacturers doing business there.
I mean, when you look at the data, regulatory risk is the dominant short-term factor. A federal hemp THC ban or quick state bans could hit revenues and supply chains.
Interesting.
On the administrative side, there are some quieter but constructive moves. Rhode Island is debating a lottery to award up to 20 retail licenses, and Nebraska is updating its Medical Cannabis Commission with pay and fee authority.
Those are the kind of wins that create orderly market growth. New retail doors in Rhode Island could change local supply and pricing dynamics.
New stores. More choices for shoppers. More headaches for price forecasting.
For investors, practical stuff to watch next week. Any movement from Senate leadership on that hemp THC delay, final votes in Missouri or Arizona, and follow-up retail sales reports, especially February regional updates to see if Michigan's drop is a trend or a one-off.
Also, keep an eye on liquidity and relative strength in the big names and sector ETFs. Think the main US cannabis ETF and large producers like Trulieve, Green Thumb, Curaleaf, and Tilray heading into Monday.
So what should listeners actually do? My take? Be selective with sizing. Regulatory outcomes can swing prices quickly, so don't overcommit and keep stop plans ready.
And add to that, look for catalysts. The hemp debate, state votes, licensing lotteries, and the next round of sales numbers are your near-term check marks.
To summarize, Canada is posting record demand, Michigan shows signs of softness, and regulation is the key risk. Licensing tweaks could create pockets of opportunity.
Bottom line, be measured. Watch the policy calendar and stay nimble with position sizes.
Got questions? We'd love to hear from you. Head over to stockalpha.ai, where you can ask us anything and we'll answer live. And while you're there, check out more market content and our Q&A feature.